in one day instead of 2 days like we normally did.
Near Kuntz Berserk.
Down there somewhere.
Is that where the boot-eating river voles are?
Yes, the boot-eating river rats bastards have my best Italian leather boots.
That was brilliant, that. Who's done this? Who's done this? Fast Buy.
She would be in fear of her life.
Yeah, and she said that the helmet was being sucked off her head and was strangling her. If I'd have known that, I'd have twisted it up to 180 and kept there until the engine blew. Yeah.
I had a VFR 750, and they're quick bikes, and we were travelling light. So Anna had a rucksack on her back. So I was cruising down, doing about 80, and I sort of squirted it to overtake some slow cars or something. And then I noticed this white car with the headlights full on suddenly appeared in my mirrors. I thought, that wasn't there a bit ago, that's a fast car. And I thought, I'll outrun it and then turn off. I'm on a fast bike, so I nailed it, and it was about 140 on the clock. And I could feel Anna sort of grabbing me shoulders and grabbing me
everything.
Yeah, and I thought, right, so I held it like that for a while.
So this is in a 30-mile-an-hour limit?
No, this is a lot.
And I think we'd had a stupid stint where we were doing 120 for 10 seconds, and then we agreed that we'd stay just under 100. And I think I was at the back of the pack or the middle of the pack.
What were you on then?
I must have been on the Bandit 1250.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I forgot you.
So this is a long time ago.
Yeah,
it's when we ended up in Italy at that warm lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll not go into that.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay.
And
got it. Yeah.
And we were going down the autobahn. Because there are usually two lanes, aren't there? I think we're in the right-hand lane, and we're doing something like 98 mile an hour. And this Toyota Corolla started overtaking me. Yeah, and that was I don't remember this. It was ages ago. And this old Toyota Corolla started overtaking me, and then I realised it was pulling a horse box. And there was a fucking horse in it.
Well,
horses there with
brilliant.
tail wagging around, and I'm thinking, surely there must be a law against that. You can't be pulling a trailer in a knackered Corolla with a horse in it. go to the takeaway every night and have a sweet and sour chicken, and that's balanced. What's up? You know, I have a choice. I could spend £14,000 on a kitchen that lasts 10 years, so that's £1,400 a year. So that's let's say £100, 120 a month. Yeah. You buy a sweet and sour chicken for £10, and it lasts you 2 nights. So that's £5 a night. £5 times 30 is £150. And you don't have to cook it. You don't have to pay for the gas to cook it or the electricity.
But what about your digestion?
You wouldn't need any gas at all after that.
No.
You're generating it all yourself.
Self-generating.
Because you just fart into a balloon and then run the boiler, the hot water boiler off it. You know, you got to start thinking about these things when the missus says, I need a new kitchen and it's going to cost 14 grand.
Don't do it. I don't know how they dare sell bike lessons.
I can't understand it. Mine's doing mega miles to the gallon.
Mine's doing shit. It's amazing that the next generation of Tiger, the 900, is less economical than the previous version, on the understanding that the economy is shifting more up. So
you must have been riding in third all the way here to get through that amount of fuel.
What do you mean? It's
It's
always
got
had
6 gears.
no. It's always had a 3-speed gearbox. I
It's
thought
not
it was
a
like
Maxi.
I thought it was like the American automatics.
No, it's not Push Maxi.
No, it's only got 3 gears. I thought it was interesting that we was up at 10,500 RPM when we were going down the motorway, but I thought that was normal. The cruise control was happy to stay there.
On the Rhine in one
near-
day instead of 2 days like we normally did.
Near Kuntz Berserk.
And down there somewhere.
Is that where the boot-eating river voles are?
Yes, the boot-eating river rats bastards have my best Italian leather boots.
That was brilliant, that.
I think
Who's done
yeah.
this? Who's done this?
it's
Yeah.
because they smelled like French cheese. They were all over it.
That was
they were
brilliant.
attracted.
They were,
I got there in a day though by
They were-
myself without you, Ped, slowing me down.
they were your favourite boots, weren't they?
They were soft. They were soft Italian boots. They were fantastic for hot weather because they were unlined Italian race boot. They were really nice.
Italian leather from virgin cows.
That's the ones.
Yeah. The twin headlights
Yeah.
at the front, twin round headlights, and it had white clocks, which had a red background, and they looked really sexy. And this bike went like shit on the shovel. Yeah, and it was far too fast for me, far too fast, and I ended up taking the missus on the back of it down the M180, and I was going down the M180, and I think I was in 5th gear, and I just changed to 6th gear at 160 mile an hour, and she was on the bike, and she was hitting me on the bike to slow down,
I'm not surprised.
and it was a fast bike.
She
a
would
fast
be in
bike.
fear of her life.
Yeah, and she said that the helmet was being sucked off her head and was strangling her. If I'd have known that,
Here we go.
I'd have twisted it up to 180 and kept there until the engine blew. Yeah. There we go. La la la. You always get the distraction of the fools of society. I'm just here to watch the peasants, be entertained by myself.
What about you? Are you going to ride your bike this week, or are you just going to leave it parked up?
I'm leaving it here. I'm catching an aeroplane bike. I can't suffer the sweat rash on the inside of my elbows. I hasten to add.
And the rest.
That's where we sweat the most.